Guys, what's up? I have a secret. I've been holding on to a secret for, has it been like 2 years? Cody Falk. Okay, Cody Falk has been a good friend of mine for a few years now. If you remember, he's part of Wet Paint Pictures. He made the Voorhees fan film, really good Jason fan film. He reached out to me about 2 years ago, I think. Probably not that long ago, but he knows how big of a fan I am of this property. So this is a secret I've been holding on to for quite a while because I couldn't say anything. But I am going to be a part of a fan film. It is a Crow fan film. You could probably tell by the TV behind me. Look, Crow is one of the most important movies in my life. It's my #2 favorite film of all time, but realistically, it's tied with Halloween. Both those movies are extremely important to me. The Crow came out at a time where I was going through a transition in my life, you know, coming into the military, coming out of high school, and it was one of the first movies I remember that really just had an impact on me. And I just remember I'd never seen movies like that before. I mean, yeah, you had Batman '89, but nothing, still, even Batman '89 is a different beast than what The Crow is. And really still to this day. I mean, if you don't count The Crow sequels, of course. But there's really nothing like The Crow. So, got to talking to Cody, and Cody knows how important this movie is to me. So, it took some courting. And I will say, he convinced me. I've never attached my name to a title for a fan film. I've promoted quite a few fan films, done reviews on fan films. There's a lot of great fan filmmakers out there. This is the first time I've actually had a title, which is associate producer. I'm an associate producer on a Crow fan film. And I take this really seriously because I wanted to make sure that this baby was going to be handled professionally, that this wasn't going to be just a backyard shoot. You know, and I will tell you that this is like cinematic Hollywood equipment that they're using, like 12K cameras they're using for this movie. So it's going to be really exciting. There's a lot that I know that I can't tell you, and I'm not even going to tell you the plot synopsis because I can't yet, you know. Now, what I can tell you is this is a script that has went through a couple of different iterations, and I think you'll be really happy with where it landed. It is an original story written by Cody Falk and Jason Farrell, two very competent writers. It's really refreshing. You know, it's nice to not try to go back and remake the first movie, which there is a remake coming out. And Cody told me this was important to him. He did not want to dishonor the name Eric Draven. You know, to me, there's only one Eric Draven, and that's Brandon Lee. He just is married to that role. It's more of a respectful thing, but he also knocked it out of the park in that role, and he did such a great job that he owned it. So I like that they're gonna, you know, try a different Crow story because, you know, James O'Barr wrote quite a few different Crow characters. You know, isn't there? I think there's even like a female Crow. I don't know, which that would be cool too, actually. But, you know, the thing you need to know, you know, is fan films are bigger than ever these days. The talent just gets better and better. And, you know, if you put your hat into that ring and you want to be like super serious about it, of course, because, you know, anybody can make a film and it's a great experience. But if you want to get up there and compete with, like, you know, the big boys and actually produce something that's at a Hollywood level, then you got to have quite a few things, and one of them being the equipment to do it. I mean, you got to have more than that, but you got to have the talent, you got to have a great script, and you got to have people that love to make movies. This is a passion project. It took me a while to come around to wanting to attach my name to a fan film, especially The Crow, because The Crow is, like I said at the beginning of this video, extremely important to me, okay? I will say, as far as casting for The Crow, I think Cody said I could say this. They haven't cast for The Crow yet, but I will say, I actually did mention this, and I think this is before I even jumped onto the project. Just, you know, an observation. I was like, Cody, you've done some acting. You look the part. I mean, he definitely looks like he could play the Crow. You know, don't do me wrong, you know, but I would definitely get behind Cody Falk playing the Crow. You know, he definitely has that look. You know, you want to he's got like a Johnny Depp type look, Skeet Ulrich type look. So I think that could work very well. But don't let me down. Don't let me down, Cody. All right. If you're going to do this part, which I'm just kidding, he's just as passionate as I am about this. You know, he told me, he's like, I have wanted to do a Crow fan film forever, and you know that just got me really excited. His passion. So I'm really excited. As you can see on the poster that I've probably showed on this video, which is a cool looking poster, by the way. This will come out 2024, you know, so that's how much care is going into this thing. So it's official, Crow fan film coming out. Expect quality, guys, okay? Expect care, expect respect, okay? The Crow, there haven't been that many good Crow films, okay? So there's a good shot that this could be the second best, because nothing will ever be as good as the first Crow movie. But wouldn't that be cool if this movie's so good that it ends up being like the second best Crow movie? Which I know that's not saying much, but as associate producer, guys, you have my promise. I'm going to be watching every step of the way to make sure this thing goes off without a hitch, all right? That's my boy right there, okay? The Crow. So badass. So I'm really excited for The Crow. Also, tomorrow is the official release of Halloween Beginning to Ends, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel. Full documentary, hour long, all 13 movies. And you know, I've already gotten a little bit of feedback from my patrons, because I already dropped it to the patrons today. And I will say that they really liked what they saw, okay? And these are good people that'll tell me the truth, all right? I believe they said it flew by so quick that they were upset, all right? I put a lot of work into this freaking documentary, so I'm really excited for you guys to see it. And I know I've been away for a week, and that's because I was editing. I was working on this documentary. I've been working on this thing for a couple months now. I think I dropped a teaser of it on Twitter like 3 months ago, 4 months, maybe even longer. You know, that something big is in the works. And here it is. It's finally here tomorrow, guys. So I want you guys to see this, all right? So anyway, that's enough of my jabbering, all right? The Crow, Days of Sodom, coming 2024. You're definitely going to be getting updates along the way from me. I'm super excited to get behind this, guys, all right? Anyway, love you guys.